Order. Question number 5, Grant Robertson.
Speaker, my question is to the Minister of Finance. Did he promise to spend $1 billion on education and $1 billion on health from the Future Investment Fund? If so, is there enough money not yet committed in the Future Investment Fund to keep his promise?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister of Finance, I'm delighted that the member now recognises the benefits of the government share offer program, which he and his colleagues previously opposed, to quite negative consequences for New Zealand taxpayers. Mr Speaker, yes, we said we would invest those amounts and we will. In terms of final allocations from the Future Investment Fund, they will be determined alongside decisions about recycling capital from other areas, but the member can rest assured there will be sufficient money for health and education.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, Grant Robertson.
Does he stand by the statement he made in the House earlier this week that he will borrow money in order to ensure those funding promises are met?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Well, Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister of Finance, I'm not in a position right at this moment to verify that exact statement, but can I say there are a number of options for the government always to meet its capital commitments. One, for example, is recycling other capital. 2 is spending money and growing debt. Thirdly, Mr Speaker, we have the Future Investment Fund, and it's a thrill to see Grant Robertson now supporting the share offer sale that he so vehemently opposed.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, Grant Robertson.
Why has the Minister said, as he did in the House this week, that he would borrow money to fund the shortfall in the Future Investment Fund when it was specifically set up by him so that he could, quote, fund these things without borrowing from overseas lenders?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Well, Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister of Finance, I'm really enjoying this line of questioning because the government has...
Just answer the question.
The government has exactly done that. It's avoided borrowing $4.7 billion because we didn't listen to the opposition and refuse the government share offer program. And Mr Speaker, that is a good success for this country, for the education sector and the health sector.
Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, Grant Robertson.
Isn't it the case that this is actually just one more broken promise to go with the broken promise that wages would go up by $6,000 by 2017, the broken promise of the surplus this year, the broken promise of no new taxes, and is his government really on the brink of something special or just teetering on the brink with no plan at all?
The order. The Honourable Stephen.
Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister of Finance, well, the member can keep trying those lines if he likes, but New Zealanders know that New Zealand is running a strong economy relative to the rest of the developed world, that we are in fact not introducing new taxes, that we are in fact running the country responsibly, and its fiscal position is steadily improving despite the challenges of the world economy, and there is no snowball's chance in the proverbial that they'll turn to Grant Robertson anytime soon.
That's right. Question number 6.